Good morning, fearful flyers from Oklahoma City, Ramada Inn at the Will Rogers Airport. I'm not flying today though. This van right here, I am taking this thing from Oklahoma City over to Colorado. The next set of videos will be my experience driving this van. I don't have much experience driving a van at all, so we will see how that goes, and also documenting a little bit about what it's like to drive one of these things as someone with no experience, daily life in the van, and also the adventures we get up to over in Colorado in the Rocky Mountains. So let's go ahead and take a look inside. And here we are. It's a bit dark. We've got two beds right here, one on the left side and one on the right, and the bathroom in the back, which we haven't used tonight. We just stayed in a hotel for this first evening. Closed, ready to go. We've made some coffee, and I am going to be a little bit of a passenger princess for the first part of the leg. I've got a breakfast burrito, a little bit of something we can make on the road and have, because you know me, I'm still trying to eat a little bit healthy instead of this breakfast from the hotel and gas station food. All right, so that's it. Let's get on to Colorado. Goodbye, Oklahoma City. We are off, and I've just discovered that this video is going to be a race against time, as our RV park that we're checking in Canyon City, Colorado, mentions in the confirmation email, please arrive by 6. Don't want to arrive after dark because it's hard to get the RV set up whenever it's dark. Totally understandable. Just read the confirmation. I booked this confirmation, I booked this site last night at like 11 p.m. so didn't check the confirmation, any of the check-in stuff. And we're set to arrive at 5:43. So about 17 minutes to spare. So yeah, race against time. Let's see if we make it today. Good afternoon. It is about 12 p.m. and we are in Elk City, Oklahoma, about to get lunch. Looks like an abandoned kind of a snow cone shop in here. A little bit of a drizzly day, as you can see, but we have found this truck, and this is the city of Elk City, home of the 1931 Route 66 National Convention, and it's thundering. It's a little cold here. Pollo asado. Lightning. It's a bit chilly here as well now too. Elk City, Oklahoma, on Route 66, the Mother Road. A historic road in the United States. It spans from cities to cities. I don't know. I don't know much about it, except that I've driven on it. It's freaking raining, and it's cold. And I think we're still gonna make it to Colorado. And this is eating in the van, and it is absolutely pouring down here in Elk City. Got a bit wet, but all good. We're here eating our pollo asado from Taqueria La Favorita in Elk City, Oklahoma. Lunch break, and then we will head back onto the road. Wide open spaces of Texas. Now in the Texas Panhandle, about 25 minutes from the town of Pampa. Lots of cattle, lots of nothing out here. But a nice change of scenery, and we are about 6 hours out. Still making good time. I'm tired. Been on the road since about 10 a.m. It's currently 4:30 p.m. and we've still got 3 hours 48 minutes to go, so originally they said that we had to be there by 6 o'clock. That's in the order confirmation email, but I didn't read whenever I immediately booked it, or read this morning until after we were pulling out of the parking lot. And so we called them and they were like, as long as it's at least by 7:25, it's fine, just sunset, so pulling in the RV in the dark, whatever. So we were scheduled to, get there eventually by 7:16 after we stopped for lunch. And we were like, I bought a $9 travel insurance, so I would have been able to cancel for only $9 and get my refund back. It's about $45 a night, so maybe $50 after tax. So I would have got that back, just minus that $9. And then right now, so we're set to arrive, 7:30, maybe a little bit later, because I imagine we want to stop and go to the bathroom one more time. So we called them and they said, well, what kind of trailer you got? And I was like, we don't have a trailer, we're just in a van, it's 22 feet long. And they said, what time? And I was like, it won't be too long after 7:25, but technically it will be, so I just, wanted to let you guys know. And they said, alright, it's fine. So, looks like we're in business. We were thinking about boondocking tonight, in a Walmart parking lot or a Cracker Barrel, but looks like we might have a place to stay. Well guys, we have made it. We are in Canyon City, Colorado, after 14 hours of driving, about 9.5 of which was today. We are at our final destination and the first of our trip here in Colorado. The van is here, we are plugged in. A few things I'm gonna do is get it ready for going to sleep. Main things I gotta do is put some things that this blocks kind of like the windshield, so you'll kind of see that how we put these up here in it, so people aren't peeking in while we're sleeping at night. I need to close this shade as well, so just get things ready and kind of get the beds made up. And that's going to be kind of what I'm going to be working on tonight. I'm going to go get a shower. As you can see, I got to watch my head because I keep bumping my head on places in here, man. I'm 6'3", so if any of you are taller and thinking about doing this, one thing to keep in mind, man. I'm out here, I'm making sure the power's on here. We're checking to make sure the generator's on. We're actually plugged up, so we're not using the generator now, but earlier, whenever we were doing this, look at this, dude. This could take my freaking eye out, man. But yeah, I've kind of just been bonking my head on it all over the place. Anyways, that's fine. But I'll see you guys in the morning and we'll take a look at the van more in depth. So, see you then. Good morning. We are in Colorado. We have slept in the van. Slept okay for the night. And here we are. Oh, we've got this screen right here. One second, let me get this screen down. Look at this. We're at Mountain View RV Resort in Canyon City. You can see a little bit of the view of the mountains up here. It's a crisp, clear morning. You know, I could open this thing up right now. Ooh, look at that. Oh shit. I mean, shoot. Well, I don't know how to do it. Don't know if I want to because letting the heat out. But that is it. We have slept. We've made it. I was so tired last night from all that driving. But slept okay. Woke up at like 2:30 a.m. Had to use the bathroom in here. My arms kept falling asleep just from being a little bit, you know, cramped in the way I was sleeping, but otherwise slept okay here in the van. I had this big blanket on, but I turned the heat on because it can get a bit warm, and I was recommended not to turn the heat up more than like 61 degrees because otherwise it could get a bit hot in here. But let's see, this is what I was sleeping with, this sleeping bag right here. And so, yeah, I think I slept pretty good like this. You can see I'm pretty much, you know, mostly, you know, my feet are kind of up against this right here. But even at 6'4", I'd say I fit pretty well in here. If you're a bit smaller, then you could, you know, you'll fit a bit better. But otherwise, yeah, I think it's pretty good. We'll see how I like it, you know, 5 days from now, whether I'm missing my bed or not. But let's see what this looks like over here on the other side. Yeah, you know, looks like nobody's really up yet. Yeah, we'll take a look at the park in a minute. But otherwise, yeah, and you can see kind of what I was talking about last night with these. It's got like this magnetic thing that blocks out the sun, or blocks out light, blocks out people being able to see and hear while you sleep. So they're on both sides. And now, yeah, this is really nice. Looking out at the mountains here. So, all right, let's get some coffee made. Yep, this is the life right here. This is what van life is about, that you can have all of this stuff, some of these comforts from home while you're still on the road. I wish I could be the type that could drink really bad coffee, something black, something burnt, but man, it's just one of those things for me. I'm going to try and go out of my way whenever traveling to have a good cup of coffee. I've got some DAC here from Amsterdam, and brewing it here with some light in the background. You probably can't see, but you know, some greenery and some mountains in the back. But man, this is nice. And then we'll have some breakfast after this. Maybe we'll go out and drink it on this little picnic table out here as well.
Oh, your sandals.
Right by the road. Welcome to the RV park. And here's the van. And here's the table. I guess we can no grills on table. Do not do that.
Walk around?
I honestly didn't have any issues with the sounds of the road last night. But I guess, you know, wouldn't have been an issue. Wow. This is crazy. Now look at that back there, man. The farm animals, this is really wonderful. But yeah, this is what it's like in an RV park, or this is what it's like in an RV park. I think it's pretty interesting. Really one of my first times staying in one like this. But it's interesting, all the people here, a lot of people have these like bigger vans, you know, compared to ours, or they have trailers like so that they're pulling behind their car. Everybody's got these big Dodge Rams, man. That's what you got to have if you're pulling one of those trailers. Versus us, I don't know if I've seen another van per se. Wow, and then an Airstream, you know, one of like the classic. You think about the American road trip and going in an RV, the Airstream, you know, is really one of the classics. So also, if you're staying at one of these RV parks, you know, of course, you got the RVs, you're staying here, but you could also stay in a dang dome. Look at that. Oh my gosh, you could build a fire and that would be great too. But you can stay up here in one of these domes that are built on this elevated platform. Looks like someone's building a campfire as well. The smell of the wood here, man, it's just really nice. It's a true like camping atmosphere, I feel like, which is but of course, you know, no tents, not staying outside, which I would probably hate. I feel like if you're here like a big camping fan and this is how you found this video, I'm sorry. I think the van life is more so my kind of speed versus staying in a tent. But maybe it's just because I haven't had many experiences with it, so maybe I'll try that out. All forms of travel on this channel, but yeah, over here, not sure what this is, but the RV park. And then here is going to be like the bathroom. Looks like there's, in the office, there's also laundry capabilities up there. But yeah, this is where I actually showered in here last night. And if you didn't want to use the bathroom and the shower in your own van, yeah, here's kind of the facilities here. So this is a nice, good water pressure, and then some bathrooms there as well. But yeah, pretty decent facilities, I would say. Yeah, it was fine. And then if you want to shoot some hoops, there's a basketball goal right there as well. But that's really it for a tour of the RV campground and our experience there. I think we're gonna have some breakfast and then get the RV set up and ready to go. And that will kind of, well, let me show you one more thing over here. Kind of, you know, I don't have too much experience with the van stuff, but one thing we had to do was plug in to get electricity. So all of these, you got to make sure that it's like 30 amp. This fan takes 30 amps. You plug it in here, and this just means we're like not using our generator. We're saving some battery, and we are plugged in here. I think there's also options to plug in and get water, but we have a lot of bottled water, and we ended up, you know, showering over here. So, but otherwise, I think we'd be able to plug in here, and this is where we, you know, get gas and stuff. Open this up right here, and it sounds like people are heading out. You know, Royal Gorge State Park, where you will see in the next video, opens at 10 a.m. and it's about 9:40, so people are heading out. But that's it. Thanks for watching. That's the experience, driving the van. A lot of hours on the road. We're very happy to be here, and I'll see you guys in the next one for more adventures in the van and from Colorado.